Take a deep breath. Fill the lungs with air. Now hold it. Keep holding it. That burning sensation in the chest, that panic starting to rise in the brain, that is the feeling of running out of fuel. Oxygen is the gas that keeps the engine running. Without it, the lights go out. On land, oxygen is everywhere. In the upper ocean, waves mix air into the water, creating a bubbly, breathable soup for sharks and tuna. But dive down a few hundred meters, and the situation changes. The mix stops. The bacteria have eaten everything. The water becomes stagnant. This is the oxygen minimum zone, the OMZ, the suffocating layer. Most things that enter this zone do not leave. A tuna chasing a squid into this layer will hit an invisible wall. Not a wall of rock, but a wall of chemistry. Suddenly, the gills stop working. The blood cannot grab enough molecules to power the muscles. The fish passes out, sinks, and dies. It is a ghost town, a graveyard where the bodies don't rot, because even the bacteria that cause rot cannot breathe here. It is calm, silent, and deadly. But in the middle of this underwater chokehold, something is moving. It is not panicking. It is not gasping. It is drifting with a casual, lazy elegance. It is a creature that looks like it crawled out of a nightmare, but acts like a monk. This is Vampiroteuthis infernalis, the vampire squid from hell. The name suggests a blood-sucking monster, a predator that hunts in the dark. But the name is a lie. This creature is not a hunter, it is a survivor. It is a zombie that has learned to live without a heartbeat. The appearance of the beast is deceptive. It is covered in skin the color of dried blood or deep rust. It has large blue eyes that look like opals glowing in the pitch black. These eyes are huge relative to the body size, the largest in the animal kingdom, designed to catch the faintest glimmer of light from the surface miles above. The body is soft, gelatinous, more like a jellyfish than a squid. It does not have the hard muscle of a predator. Muscle requires oxygen. Muscle is expensive. This creature is built on a budget. To survive in the OMZ, the vampire squid has de-evolved. It has stripped away everything that makes a squid a squid. It does not jet propulsion away from danger at high speeds. That burns too much fuel. Instead, it drifts. Its body has the same density as the water around it. It is neutrally buoyant. It does not sink, it does not float, it just exists. It hangs in the void like a suspended balloon. The secret weapon is in the blood. Human blood is red because of iron. Iron binds oxygen well, but it needs a lot of it. The vampire squid has blue blood. It uses copper. The protein is called hemocyanin. This blue blood is a hyper-efficient oxygen magnet. It can grab oxygen molecules from the water even when there are almost none to be found. It scrapes the bottom of the barrel. While a shark would be brain dead in 3 minutes here, the vampire squid is sipping on the thin air, perfectly content. The environment here is strange. Because there are no predators, because no predator can breathe here, the zone is a sanctuary. It is a safe house. The vampire squid hides here during the day. It uses the toxic water as a shield. Nothing chases it because nothing wants to die. It is the king of the wasteland simply because it is the only one that can endure the conditions. Feeding time is a slow, grotesque affair. The creature does not hunt. It does not fight. It waits. From the surface miles above, death is raining down. Dead plankton, poop, mucus, dust, soot. This falling debris is called marine snow. It is the garbage of the ocean. The vampire squid extends 2 long, thin filaments. These are not tentacles. They are like sticky fishing lines retracting and extending into the gloom. The snow sticks to the filaments. The creature reels them in. It wipes the mucus and the dead biological matter off the filaments and packs it into a snowball of slime. Then it eats the slime. It is a garbage collector. It is a detravore. It survives on the scraps that the upper world throws away. It creates no violence. It consumes only waste. In a world with zero energy, being a garbage disposal is the ultimate survival strategy. When threatened, the creature reveals why it got its name. If a rare predator, maybe a deep-diving whale or a seal that can hold its breath, dives into the zone, the squid does not run. It cannot run. Instead, it pulls its arms up over its head. The arms are connected by a webbing of skin. It turns itself inside out. The underside of the arms is lined with fleshy spines called cirri. They look like terrifying teeth. The creature transforms from a soft blob into a spiky, dark ball. It looks inedible. It looks dangerous. This is the pineapple posture. It is a bluff. The spines are soft. They couldn't hurt a fly. But in the dark, the bluff works. If the bluff fails, the creature has one last trick. Most squids shoot ink, but ink is useless in the dark. Black ink against black water is invisible. So the vampire squid shoots light. It releases a cloud of bioluminescent mucus, a glowing fog of sticky, glowing orbs. The predator is confused. The lights stick to the attacker's face. While the attacker is freaking out, trying to wipe the glowing snot off its eyes, the squid slowly fades into the darkness. It doesn't jet away, it just drifts into the shadows, turning off its own lights, becoming invisible. The existence of this ecosystem challenges the human idea of dead. We think of life as vibrant, fast, and energetic, but the oxygen minimum zone proves that life can be slow. Life can be stagnant. This is the slow life hypothesis. By slowing the metabolism to a near stop, by living in a state of suspended animation, these creatures outlive the active ones. The fast car runs out of gas. The parked car lasts forever. There's a grim warning in this story. The oxygen minimum zones are growing. As the planet warms, the ocean holds less oxygen. As pollution creates massive algae blooms that die and rot, the bacteria consume more oxygen. The dead zones are expanding. They are creeping up towards the surface. The habitat of the vampire squid is getting bigger. The habitat of the tuna and the shark is getting smaller. The ocean of the future might look a lot more like the world of the vampire squid, a world of jellyfish, slime, and slow-moving zombies. The vertebrates, the bony fish, the active swimmers, they are the fragile ones. The jellies and the ancient soft-bodied scavengers are the resilient ones. They have seen mass extinctions before. They know how to wait. The texture of the water in the OMZ feels thick to a submersible. It is filled with particles that just hang there, unmoving. It is like swimming through a dusty room where the air has been still for a century. The silence is absolute. There is no noise of shrimp snapping or waves crashing, just the endless crushing pressure and the dark. Inside the silence, the vampire squid performs its lonely ballet. It pirouettes in the water, cleaning its filaments. It is a creature of immense beauty in a place of immense ugliness. It is a reminder that nature does not judge. It does not care if an animal is noble like a lion or gross like a scavenger. It only cares if it works, and the vampire squid works. It has survived for hundreds of millions of years, largely unchanged. It found a niche that no one else wanted, and it moved in. The fossils tell us that there used to be many creatures like this. Now, Vampira toothus is the last of its kind, a phylogenetic relic. It is walking the line between an octopus and a squid, refusing to be either. It is a living fossil that chose the path of least resistance. While other species fought for dominance in the sunlit surface, evolving teeth, speed, and camouflage, this ancestor looked at the dark, choking depths and said, "I'll take that." The final image of the creature is haunting. It hangs there, suspended in the void, illuminated by the artificial light of a robot. The blue eye stares back, unblinking. The red cloak ripples gently. It looks lonely, but it is not lonely. It is safe. It has traded company for security. It has traded oxygen for immortality. In the dead zone, the only thing that matters is that the machinery keeps turning, even if it turns very, very slowly. The lights of the robot turn off. The darkness rushes back in. The red skin disappears. The blue eye disappears. The creature is gone, merged back into the nothingness. It is still there, drifting, waiting for the next flake of snow to fall from the world of the living. It is the perfect tenant of the abyss, the landlord of the suffocating dark. And as the oceans change, it might just inherit the earth.